Hello everyone, I welcome you all to my online classes. Today we are going to have the topic Practical Geometry exercise 10.1 for the students of class 7. एक्सरसाइज की तरफ बढ़ने से पहले मनोरंजन के रूप में एक छोटी सी कहानी बच्चों के सामने रख रहा हूँ। कहानी है दो बकरियों की। दो बकरियाँ आपस में बहुत ही अच्छी दोस्त होती हैं। हर रोज़ घास चरने के लिए इकट्ठा जाती हैं और इकट्ठे वापस अपने रात को जहाँ उन्होंने सोना होता है सोती हैं। एक दिन इसी तरह से सुबह सुबह घास चरने के लिए दोनों बकरियां जंगल की तरफ रवाना होती हैं। बहुत तेजी से तूफान आंधी शुरू हो जाती है और उस आंधी तूफान में दोनों बकरियां बिछड़ जाती हैं। तूफान के थमने के बाद दोनों एक दूसरे को पुकारती हैं। एकाएक उन्हें पता चलता है कि वो दोनों आमने सामने हैं, लेकिन उनके बीच में एक नदी है। अब वो एक दूसरे से मिलना चाह रही हैं, लेकिन मुश्किल क्या है, बीच में नदी। वो चारों तरफ अपनी नज़र दौड़ाकर किसी पुल की तलाश में कि शायद कोई पुल हो और हम उसे पार करके लांघ के उस पार पहुंच सकें, अपने दोस्त के साथ बात कर सकें। लेकिन उन्हें दूर तक कोई भी पुल नज़र नहीं आता है। एकाएक एक पेड़ नदी के दोनों तरफ आर पार गिरा हुआ उन्हें नजर आया। दोनों ने आओ देखा ना ताओ भागकर उस पेड़ के ऊपर एक अपने दोस्त से मिलने के लिए भागी चली। जैसे ही वो पेड़ के ऊपर से भागकर नदी को पार करने की कोशिश कर रही थी, बीच नदी के दोनों बकरियां इकट्ठी हो जाती हैं। अब कहानी में एक छोटा सा ट्विस्ट है। पेड़ की चौड़ाई ज़्यादा नहीं है। अब बकरियों को आभास होता है कि पीछे मुड़ेंगे तो नदी के बीच में गिर जाएंगे, क्योंकि पेड़ की चौड़ाई इतनी नहीं है कि वो पीछे मुड़ सके। जैसे ही वो पीछे मुड़ने का जोखिम लेती हैं, पीछे मुड़ने के जोखिम लेते ही बकरी नीचे गिर जाएगी। ये उनके दिमाग में बात आ जाती है और वो सोचती हैं कि कौन सा उपाय है जिससे कि जान भी बच जाए और हमारी दोस्ती भी बच जाए। ना तो पीछे मुड़ना पॉसिबल है, ना ही छलांग लगाकर आगे पहुंचना। काफ़ी सोचने के बाद उनके दिमाग में एक उपाय आता है। एक बकरी अपने पाँव के बल जिस स्थान पर खड़ी थी, हल्के से वो नीचे बैठ जाती है, नीचे झुकती है। उसका इशारा समझते ही दूसरी बकरी अपनी दोस्त के शरीर के ऊपर पाँव रखते हुए, जिस तरह से पेड़ के ऊपर पाँव रखते हुए पीछे से यहाँ तक बीच तक पहुँची थी, उसके आगे भी उसने अपनी दोस्त के शरीर के ऊपर पाँव रखते हुए आगे बढ़ गई। उसके बाद जो बैठी हुई बकरी थी वो भी आराम से उठती है और नदी के दूसरी तरफ पहुंच जाती है। अब दोनों बकरियां, उनकी जान तो बच जाती है, लेकिन अभी भी वो एक दूसरे के पास नहीं है। दोनों अलग अलग किनारों पर हैं। बकरियां शिक्षा ले चुकी हैं। अब एक बकरी वहीं पर रुक जाती है और दूसरी बकरी उस पेड़ के ऊपर से पहले वाली बकरी के पास पहुंच जाती है। इस तरह से दोनों की दोस्ती भी बचती है और दोनों की जान भी बचेगी। तो कहानी की शिक्षा क्या है? कहानी से आप बच्चों को शिक्षा क्या मिलती है? कमेंट बॉक्स में ज़रूर लिखना है। तो बढ़ते हैं आज के टॉपिक के साथ। आज का हमारा टॉपिक प्रैक्टिकल ज्योमेट्री एक्सरसाइज 10.1। So let us proceed now.
Exercise 10.1 for the students of class 7. Today we are going to discuss the questions of practical geometry in exercise 10.1. First of all, what is the practical geometry and what are the tools we use in practical geometry? So geometrical tools we have. First of all, we have the scale. This is the scale, okay, or we may call this as ruler. Scale or ruler. So this is the geometrical tool which is called scale or ruler. The next one is compass. What is the shape of this compass? The geometrical tool, this is the shape, okay. This is the compass. Here at one end we enter the pencil, and how to use this? These two tips should be equal, okay. So this way we can adjust the tips. After adjusting them, we have to tie it this way, okay. So what is the name of this tool? Compass. Next geometric tool we have protractor. So what is the shape? This is the shape of the protractor, okay. Now how to use this? Let us see. Suppose I have the straight line. I am drawing here the straight line like this, okay. I want to make 40-degree angle on this line. So first of all, we have to mark one dot symbol at one end, and thereafter we see this symbol here in the middle of the protractor. We put this symbol here in the on the dot, and we join the line together. What we are going to do? We are interested to make angle of 40-degree. Below this arc, this is 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90-degree, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180-degree. So where is 40-degree? This is the 40-degree angle. So here just we put the dot symbol, okay. Thereafter we pick this up. Now we use the scale. Before that we dark this dot symbol so that this should be fully visible to us. Now we join these two dots this way. On joining these two dots, this angle is called 40-degree angle. 40-degree angle with the help of protractor. The next geometric tool we have divider. This is the divider. Next we have the set squares. What are the set squares? The combination of these two geometrical tools together is called the set square. Okay, 1 2, they are two, together they are called the set squares. So these are the geometrical tools we are going to use in our practical geometry exercise 10.1. Now let us come to the exercise. In order to solve the questions of the exercise, I am going to solve the questions on the notebook pages. This is the geometry I have. I am going to use the tools of this geometry. Again I am telling you, this is the compass and this is the all these instruments we are going to use here. The very first question of the exercise is, draw a line, say AB, take a point outside it. Through C, draw a line parallel to AB using ruler and compass only. So this is the condition for the question, using ruler and compass only. So this is the ruler and this is the compass. We are going to use only these two instruments, these two tools. So first of all, what is the question? Draw a line, say AB. Suppose I am going to draw the line here, the line AB. Okay, is this visible to everyone? Yes, this is visible. Now what is the next part of the statement? Draw a line, say AB. After drawing the line, we have to name this. The first point, this point is A, and the last point, terminal point, this is B. This is called initial point, this is called terminal point. Okay, next point, next thing, take a point outside it. Any point we can take anywhere. Suppose I am taking here any point C. Suppose the name of this point is C. Draw a line parallel to AB through C. So this is the question. Now what is our first step? In the very beginning, we take any point on the line AB. Suppose this is any point and we are naming this point as P. Okay, now next step we are using here, we are going to join C and P this way. C and P, these 2 points are joined together. Okay, now next step we have, with the help of this protractor, opening the protractor up to here, and we have one arc starting from the line, given line, right, this way we have one arc. Similarly, we place the tip of the compass here, and from this line we start the arc like this, equal arc. Okay, as this was the arc, same arc we have constructed. Now from the starting point of the arc, we have to open our compass up to this point. How? This way. We touch this point, and we have to make one cut mark here. Similarly, from here also we have the cut mark with this arc, right? This way, now this cut mark we dark this dot here. Now what is the next step? We are going to join these two dots together. In this way we are going to join these two dots, right? So this is the line, this is the result. Okay, we have got our answer. That is, now this is the line which is parallel to the previous line, required line. We can write here line, line. So this is our answer. Now coming to next question. Now we have the second question. The statement is like this: draw a line L, draw a perpendicular to L at any point on L. On this perpendicular, choose a point X 4 cm away from L. Through X, draw a line M parallel to L. So according to the question, first of all draw a line L. Again we are going to draw one line, and this is the line, right? We have drawn the line with the help of the ruler, and the line is this, so we have to make arrow mark on both end points of the line. At any where on the line, draw a line L. This, its name is L. Draw a perpendicular to L at any point on L. Suppose this is any point on this line, and we name this point as P, right? Now what is next? Next we have draw a perpendicular to L. On this P point we have to draw one perpendicular with the help of the compass. So we put one tip here of the compass, and we draw one arc this way, dotted. This is the way how we draw dotted arc. Okay, up to here. Now the starting point of the arc, we choose this starting point here, we place the tip of the compass here. Now we make one cut mark with the help of the compass on this arc. Next we pick this tip of the compass now and place here the tip of the compass, the second cut mark, right? Now this second cut mark we have to proceed upward this way, right? Now we pick the tip of the compass, now place this now here, okay, at the second cut mark. Now we have to make one again one arc this way, right? Now what we see, these two cut marks meet here. We darken this cut mark here, and we name this as Q. Point Q is, suppose the name of this point is Q. Now with the help of ruler, scale, we join these two points P and Q. Okay, so this is perpendicular. What was the question? Draw a perpendicular to L at any point on L. So this is the perpendicular. Now what is next? On this perpendicular, that is on this line, choose a point X 4 cm away from L. So this is the scale, I'm using here, where is the 4 centimeter? Yes, this is the point, exactly the same point is here. This is the point where to say 4 centimeter. So we have PQ equal to 4 centimeter. 4 centimeter from P to Q, we have marked this point as 4 centimeter. Again we have to construct a 90-degree here, 90-degree angle, right? This way we are going to construct 90-degree angle like this. Okay, from the starting point draw one arc. This is the first arc. From here the second arc we are going to draw this way. This is the second arc. Now from here this way we have the second arc. Now again what we are going to do, from the second arc we increase the length of the arc. First arc we increase the second length, and from here touching from first arc we have this cut mark. Okay, now this cut mark and the 4 centimeter the place, this was the place. Now we are going to join these two. So now what is this? Through X, take 4 centimeter away from L. We have named this point not Q, but this point is X. From X we draw one more perpendicular. Now this is the second line, which is, we are naming this as M according to the statement. So now what we say, L is parallel to M or M is parallel to L, right? Now coming to next question. Now we have the third question. Let L be a line and P be a point not on L. We are going side by side. Through P draw a line M parallel to L. Now join P to any point Q on L. Choose any other point R on M. Through R draw a line parallel to PQ. Let this meet L at S. What shape do the two sets of parallel lines enclose? So let us start now. The beginning is, let L be a line. With the help of the scale I have one line, right? This is the line. I have drawn one line. Because this is a line, so both sides we have to make arrow mark. This way, this is the line now, and the name of this line is L. Okay, let L be a line and P be a point not on L. Suppose this is the point P, right? Not on L. L is this, P is outside the line. Through P draw a line M parallel to L. So again, parallel to L, how we can draw? We have seen the procedure. We take any point on the line, first line, suppose this is the point, and we name this as A point. Now we join A and P in order to draw parallel line. We are going to draw this dotted. Okay, so now what we are going to do, one arc from A, this is also dotted like this. From here at P we again draw dotted line, arc, like this. We have the dotted arc. Okay, now from this we see the width of the arc. This way, the width, we have taken the cut mark. From here also we have the cut mark. Now we join the cut mark with P. So this way, the line we get, this is line M, which is parallel to L line. Again we are making arrow mark at both end points of this line, and this line is now M. Okay, not on L. Through P draw a line M, which is parallel to L. Now join P to any point Q on L. Suppose this is any point Q on the line L. What is the statement? Join P and Q. We have joined this P and Q. Choose any other point R on M. Suppose this is any point R on line M. Name of this point is R. Through R, draw a line parallel to PQ. Okay, now through R we are going to draw any line parallel to PQ. For this purpose, what we should do here, again we take any point on PQ first of all. Suppose the name of this point is B. Okay, now what we do, we join R and B, dotted like this. We have joined. Now what to do? From R, from first of all from B, we observe one arc. We have one arc. From here R also we have the arc, right? Now next what we do, we have the second cut mark from here, and from here also. Now we join this cut mark with R. Like this. Okay, we have this line is now parallel to PQ. This line is parallel to PQ. Now let this meet L at S. This is the line L at S. So we have to increase the length of line L so that they will meet at one point. This way we have increased the length. Now arrow mark is here. The point of meet point, this point is S on L. Okay, now what shape do the two sets of parallel lines enclose? First parallel line was this. These two lines were parallel to each other. Now these two lines are parallel. Okay, now what shape is this? Obviously this is a parallelogram. What is the name of this shape? Parallelogram, because this side is parallel to this side is parallel to this. So this shaded area, this is the diagram, this is the shape, this is the shape of a parallelogram. Okay, that's all of this exercise. Thank you very much.